All right, what's up guys? Something that we didn't talk about in the last video for Mike's 1,000 square foot basement is the HVAC room. So I'm just gonna walk in here and we can take a look at everything that we've done. Here we had an existing furnace that was already here when the homeowner had purchased the property. The ducting was here, everything was fresh, everything was easy and accessible for us. It was very user-friendly, okay? We have still yet to put in the inline duct smoke detector. That will end up going right about here. The part was back ordered, and in order to complete our permits, that's one thing that we still have left to do. Up above my head, we've got the sprinkler system. Right up here, right? We have to have one sprinkler, for this particular town, one sprinkler on either side of the furnace in order to comply with the fire bylaws and that kind of thing. A sprinkler system is actually really easy to put in. You're not allowed to put it in with PEX tubing, which is something that's very important to remember. However, a sprinkler head is actually only about $5. Right? So for anybody who's looking to do a basement apartment and put a sprinkler system in, and it sounds like a big scary thing, it's really, really not. For about $5 per sprinkler head, maybe 10 depending on where you buy it, and about 40, 50 bucks in copper and fittings and that kind of thing, you can have a sprinkler system that's fire compliant and ready for the bylaw to inspect. Okay? One thing to remember is it has to be an open loop system. The copper pipe can't dead end. You need to have water being able to flow through the system continuously, right, so that nothing gets jammed up. And if there happens to be a fire in the basement, those sprinkler heads that we put in haven't sat there in stagnant water for years and years and years on end, so that when they do actually need to work, they work. That's pretty important. Now, this particular basement suite has, well, we'll start over here, has a separate panel, right, for each upstairs and for downstairs. The hot water tanks that we plumbed in are also separate for each unit. So when we did the plumbing, we rerouted the first hot water tank for the basement, the second hot water tank for the upstairs, and because both tanks are electric, each tenant pays for their own hot water, and there's no issues with sharing, with running out of hot water. Every tenant is free to use whatever it is they consume, and they only get billed for that. Right, so that's pretty important. With respect to the panel itself, the homeowner had actually put this panel in prior to us coming, so that was a huge bonus for us because it was way less work. The permits were already done. Everything was registered and legal. Everything's being inspected, so anything that we did over and on top of this would be a new permit and inspected based on the work that we've completed. That was pretty cool. As far as the ceilings in here goes, everything is 5/8 drywall. We've got rocks all up in the ceiling cavity throughout the entire basement, not just the mechanical room, okay? And then in any little crevice, like you see here by the water meter, any little crevice that any copper pipe or utility protrudes, we have to pack that with Roxol as well in order to stay compliant and help prevent the spread of a fire, should there ever be one. My name is Ryan Carr. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can get me at info@rwcarrinvestment.com. You can follow my blog at rwcarrinvestment.com, or you can get us on Twitter and Facebook.